Cool. Mel Reid, 3-2 winner over Jarena Pillar. Kind of a real Solheim Cup feel out there with the two veterans of yourselves out competing.
Yeah, I mean, she usually puts an American flag on a ball, and she didn't today. So I did say to her, "You got to get rid of that piece of crap on your ball." But yeah, I mean, she went 2 up early. She played good. I mean, I just had a nice little stretch there where I think I won 4 or 5 holes in a row. But yeah, I mean, it's actually I obviously really like Jarena. She's a great girl, and it's nice to see her playing well. And yeah, I mean, I'm obviously glad I got the better hand of her today. But it was a really good match. Like even I went from 4 up to 2 up and hit a terrible tee shot on 16, so it made it a little bit interesting. But yeah, just very, very happy to get the win.
Yeah, you during that stretch from 9 through 13, you won with a bogey, and then a birdie.
You don't need to say that.
Another
birdie.
birdie.
Need to say about the
par,
bogey
and a birdie.
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear. This course, there's been a lot of
It's
holes
tough.
that you win bogeys on. How
tough.
incredible is that?
It's tough, man. I mean, it's an unbelievable golf course. I mean, like, it's such a pleasure to be here all week. It's kind of been on my bucket list to play, and it's not disappointed one bit. It's a great match play golf course. I think if it was straight play, it's a really tough golf course. Like the slopes everywhere. Like you're either struggling to make par or you've got a relatively easy birdie putt. So yeah, I think it's just a great match play course, and it's just yeah. I mean, honestly, you are going to win some holes with bogeys without the other player not doing a lot wrong.
When you can go through a stretch like that to really flip the script on a match and go from 1 down to 4 up with 5 to play, as a veteran of match play, I would imagine you can't get overly excited even about
No,
it.
I mean, especially someone of Jarena's caliber, I think that you're trying to keep your foot on the gas. I thought I'd made birdie on 14. She made a great birdie. Probably one of the only, apart from my drive on 16, I had 2 bad shots. One of them was that 9-iron on into the creek on 15, which obviously wasn't ideal. And, then it goes from 4 up to 2 up. It makes it a little bit more interesting. And she absolutely striped her drive down 16, and I had a terrible shot left. So, in these situations with this, it's the top 64 players in the world. You just cannot take your foot off the gas. Everyone's going to be fighting for that point. And so you've got to act like you're almost all square and you're trying to make a birdie on the next. That's just the mentality you've got to have in match play.
You fell to Artha Munoz yesterday. Hannah Green currently up on her, and then you beat Jarena today. So it looks like there's potential for 1-1 across your group, which makes for an interesting final matches of round robin, I would imagine, tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play great yesterday. Could not get the speed of the greens, and Arthur played very, very solid, and I was a bit disappointed to lose that match. So I came out today a little bit fired up and wanted to prove a little point to myself. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting if Hannah can finish off the job. Then everyone's got a point, and it's going to make tomorrow very, very interesting.
What do you know about Hannah just from playing with her?
Well, I know she's won a major in 2 other tournaments or something, so I know she's really good. Very, very good. And obviously I get on with Hannah, I get on with Nate, her caddy as well. So, yeah, she's just a great player. I mean, I'm going to have to play well to beat her, so it's just the way it's going to be.
We always talk to Bronte about this is Bronte's element, right? Like,
she loves this stuff. Loves it.
She steps on the course and you can just see it in her eyes. Is it your environment too? Somewhat?
Yeah. We don't play enough match play, in my opinion. I love it. Just one-on-one. That's the only person you got to beat. It took me. I mean, I've not played match play for 4 years, so it kind of took me. I kind of had to get into the groove of it a little bit yesterday. But match play is just, to me, it's the ultimate test. I think it's just, I just love it. I love the competition. I love, I play match play at home all the time with the boys, and so I just wish we had more events like this. I think it's so much fun. I think it's great viewership for people at home sitting watching TV, and you always have a little bit of an upset with some matches, and I think it's just a great format.
When you say with the boys, who do you usually play with, and what's the stakes, if you can name a few?
Well, I've been obviously moved to Jacksonville. I need to make some more PGA Tour friends, but play with Vinny Cavillo, I think his last name is. Played with him a little bit. Chris Baker a little bit. I mean, we just play we play like a 9-point game, and we just play 10-10-10. If I'm playing well, I might up it a little bit to 50-50-50, but yeah, I enjoy taking money off the boys. I know I can't play with Brooks no more. I'm a bit gutted about that, but yeah, I love taking money off the boys, basically, as much as I can.
How how picturesque for people,
Oh.
because I mean the cameras capture things on TV pretty well, but there's also an element of, I walked the front nine today, and I don't think I saw anything besides trees and mountains when I was looking out. Just how picturesque is it out
I mean, the fact that it's so green and it's almost like it's a forest in a desert. I mean, it's unbelievable. And like the cool thing is that you can't see any other person on the other hole. Like it's just one hole to yourself. Like it's just, I think it's a very, very special place. I mean, I'm very grateful that we're playing this week. I want to play more courses like this on the LPGA, and it's just, I mean, honestly, it's like I said before, it's an absolute treat and pleasure to be here.
Yeah, knock it off the bucket list and keep it
Knock
up
it off my bucket list, exactly.
Keep it up over the weekend.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank
Mel.
you.